So our brother Ice Cube was back in the news. So they say NFL is teaming up with Ice Cube. They say the league announced Thursday that it is partnering with contract with Black America Institute, an economic inclusion initiative led by Ice Cube. And they said, we feel like you tackle the huge wealth gap, according to Ice Cube, between black people and white people in this country. That should solve a lot of problems that's there. Ice Cube said on the AP Pro Football podcast, say our thing was to go after some of the biggest companies in the country that rely on black consumers or black workers. And the biggest one is that we focus on is the NFL. So the NFL has been working to increase economic equity and partnerships with black-owned businesses. They say the partnership with Ice Cube's CWBA, they say will focus on identifying league-wide opportunities in the financial, tech, and production sectors. They say with a concentration on increasing direct and indirect spending to national black businesses to help close America's racial wealth gap. So Ice Cube is his longtime business partner and entertainment lawyer, Jeff Quatinitz, and advisors Jerron Smith and Chris Pelkerton started the initiative in 2020. They said they worked with Troy Vincent, it's an NFL's executive vice president of football operations, and presented the idea to NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. It said it was cool connecting, say, with somebody like Troy Vincent and delivering on our plan. They said Roger Goodell jumped in with both feet saying, hey, we got to get this done. We had to make this happen. So already the NFL has spent and allocated $125 million with black-owned and operated businesses such as Ariel Investments, City First, Broadway Bank, Cover Communications, and Fearless Technology. They say during the past year. They say our partnership with contract with Black America is another reminder that partnering with international organizations is critical to everything that we do at the league. He said black businesses play a major role in our country's economic prosperity. We understand these businesses have not always had the opportunity for exponential growth, so we are pleased to have partners like Ice Cube and his organization, Contract with Black America, and a continued collective push toward greater economic inclusion. Ice Cube said his group plans to pursue similar opportunities with other sports leagues and major companies. He said that I'm glad the NFL stepped up. He said they're the biggest and most powerful and most influential to other Fortune 500 companies, so we want to get them to lead the charge. They already allocated to spend up to $125 million, so we want that to turn into $500 million, maybe $1 billion, and then move on to other leagues and hopefully other companies like Nike and the big boys and tell them to try to adopt the same thing. Once again, I definitely applaud our brother Ice Cube for doing that. Now, Jay-Z had a quote-unquote deal with the NFL. And what came out of that for black businesses? Not a freaking thing. Ice Cube went in and said, no, y'all need to break bread with black people, black-owned businesses. Y'all getting all these black players and all of that. At least you can do is share the revenue with black people. And see, you know, it just makes me just remember the 2020 election when Ice Cube was out here talking about the contract of Black America, and Biden told him, I'll talk to you after the election. Trump talked to him right then and there. You understand what I'm saying? Took what Ice Cube was saying and put it in his platinum plan for black people. But black people, oh no, Trump got to get out of there. Vote blue no matter who. You got blue no matter who, and where you at today? You're worse off today in 2022 than you were back in 2020. You worse off. Didn't the Democrats tell you to get all their people in? And they're going to stop all the killing and they're going to do George Floyd, and they ain't done a freaking thing. Black folk that ran up there and attack Ice Cube, you should feel ashamed of yourself, and you should go apologize to that brother. You should. You know, Ice Cube, like I said, he a better man than me. Cause I know I was trying to fight for y'all, putting my celebrity on the line, putting all my money on the line for y'all. And then y'all sit up there and treat me that way? I'm like, man, forget y'all. Forget you. Because how many times have black folks say, these celebrities, they need to say something. They got bigger platforms. They got money. And then you have someone say something and he was attacked. Especially them old catty hens on Fox Soul. Vivica Fox and all them. Well, what about black women? He says a contract of Black America. That means men and women. But that's how silly and asinine people are in this community. Just so silly. But shout out to Ice Cube. But y'all let me know what y'all think about our brother Ice Cube. You know what he's doing. trying to fight for the community, and still, after the majority of you, because not all of you, but majority of you treated that brother like crap. When that brother was trying to fight for you.